Alrighty, this is Sweet John 33 here, coming back with some more Dominion. This time against Derpa, and okay, here's the kingdom. Oh, I should hit start game first. Here's the kingdom. They start first as they were a higher seed, and this is for the E-League Championship, Season 44 E-League Championship. So I haven't posted the other game yet against, I'm trying to remember who I played, but, well, um, I haven't posted the other game yet, but I will probably post it in tandem with this. And so, yeah, this is first to 3.5, so it's going to be a long, well, has the potential to be a long match tonight. It's about 10 p.m. here, so it's a little bit later than I usually play, but because I'm pretty busy later this week, I'm kind of making an exception. So we'll see how I can do here. We'll see, and I have some different tactics to stay awake if I'm feeling a little bit sleepy. So we'll see how that goes. All right, one sec. All right, well, my opponent has disconnected, which I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Maybe a technical issue, but while we have the time, what is our strategy with this? Demand is really good. We have the 3-4. Is there anything special about that? We can take a ducat. Is ducat forager any good? We, a lot of expensive actions. Foragers are trashing. There is plus buy. Is there any way to actually discard tunnel? No. Captain's pretty bad. Hmm. Well, it seems like we want to get a lot of peddlers. We also really want to hit 5. So I'm not quite sure about that. I mean, I think 5 for demand forager sounds pretty good too. It might just be ducat silver for me. Because ducat forager just seems like it's a little bit too hard to hit 5 with. Might be so. Is it silver forager? I don't think so. Oh, we also have the Baker token, so we can demand something. Now, obviously, that puts me at a disadvantage if they have 4-3, but they don't have 4-3. Oh, they do. Okay, so they can demand a forager, which I would most likely do in their situation. Yeah, I would definitely do that in their situation. Demand forager. Okay, got it. So I have the 4. Or the 3 copper. So, okay. I'm going to play. Am I going to get a ducat or am I going to get a silver? Because I can demand forager next turn. I think I would rather get a silver because it's just going to help me get more 5s earlier. Yeah, and we're going to demand forager next turn. Also, yeah, actually, one thing I didn't consider is that getting the ducat would be basically a terrible move because it would automatically put a copper in the trash, which means that they could trash an estate with their first forager play and hit 4. Well, that's not so good, but basically being able to trash the estate first is pretty good. Okay, here I'm going to demand forager. And unless I draw the silver here, I'm not hitting 5. But could happen. You never know. But I mean, what to add first? I think it's the thing is we do want a ducat, and so if we get to 3 here, we probably will take a ducat because the extra buys can help me pick up a lot more peddlers, which is pretty great. Buy is a little bit hard to come by here. Okay, demanding a forager again. Okay. Got it. Okay, so we hit 4 here, which is not it's not the nuts. It's not amazing. Either take another forager. I'm just gonna take a ducat here. I do not want a city quarter. Here we can demand forager, or we can get a bandit camp or a tragic hero. I suppose we could also get a baker. I'm not so hot on baker. I think I want to demand forager, but there's simply a lot better trash than me with this better split off of demand. I've only trashed 1 card and they've trashed 4. So, is that true? No, I've trashed 2 cards, so they're 3, but I added a ducat. So, yeah, I'm pretty behind as far as thinness goes. Populate looks pretty good here. Populate does look pretty good here, actually. I mean, bakers, peddlers, it's all good. Okay, they took a baker. I'm not so sure I really like the baker, but it's fine. Okay, what did they get? They got a ducat. Okay. So, okay, I have a forager down there. I could demand another forager. Which is like pretty darn good for getting to peddlers. Not this turn, not like this. Next turn, well, I think. Am I gonna have 5 money next turn? Is kind of the question. I'm gonna have a forager, a ducat. The foragers are going to eat 1 coin out of the hand. So, right, so there's going to be 6 in the hand and then 2 of. So I won't have 5 if I demand forager, basically. Okay. Let's go ahead and play then. So I don't want a ducat here. And what will I take? Is it a bandit camp? It could be tragic hero city quarter. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. I'm probably not thin enough to justify it yet, but they get to get 2 Peddlers here, which is really nice. Okay. All right. Maybe I draw the Tragic Hero here. Overall, I think the City Quarter was probably premature. Probably. Okay. But also, I just think I'm really behind in this game. Like, I just don't think that there's really much I'm going to be able to do to come back. I think probably should have gone something different. Okay, I actually draw the good thing here. Followed by some not so good things, but okay. I have 4 debt. Okay, let's pay that off. I can get 2 Peddlers here in a City Quarter. That seems fine to me. Maybe I should just take 1 Peddler and get Populate next turn. We're just going to do that. Okay, I don't... Well, I did, but that's fine. Next turn I should be fine to hit Populate, I think. But they're going to get so many Peddlers. Then, yeah, it's really not... It's not going to be fun for me. So, and I think it's maybe like Tragic Hero, Peddler, City Quarter for them. I'm not entirely sure. They might want to demand something simply because, well, they can only demand Forager. I mean, like, there's nothing they can demand that also draws. No, what am I saying? You should just demand a Peddler here because your next turn doesn't look so good. Demand Peddler, and then a City Quarter or something like that. Seems great to me. City Quarter. Okay. I'm actually fine with that. I mean, I don't think... Do I feel like I'm in a great position? Like, I still don't, but could be worse. Well, I think that my City Quarters... I think I should probably demand a Forager here. Yeah, because to sort of charge up my City Quarter if I do draw it. Tragic Hero will go off this turn. I mean, I'm not going to get any Peddlers, sadly, but such is life. That makes City Quarter draw a lot worse. Unfortunately, it's just kind of what I've been able to do this game. I think demanding the Forager, or not demanding the Forager that one turn, and instead taking the Tragic Hero and the City Quarter was wrong. Couldn't exactly... I mean, simply because you lose out on the Peddler split, a lot worse. But I also just don't think I was ever winning. I don't think I was ever splitting Peddlers 5-5 here. Like, they can take Populate and 2 peddler, or populate in a peddler, or populate in a peddler and a tragic hero. Okay, I would have spent my coffers. Maybe they thought they were gonna be able. They might need to undo here, and I'm totally happy to let them. We'll see. Okay. Okay. Well, I have the option here to not set off the tragic hero. I'm not gonna draw. I don't draw anymore with this. So, yeah, I suppose we're gonna do that. And 1 turn too late, I get everything. Do I even have enough for populate here? I barely do. Okay. Got it. Well, I'm definitely going to take that. It's the best way to build payload. So, we do not care what order. And then do we want another city quarter to ensure we draw? Is it going to be worth it? I suppose it probably is. I'm planning here on doing some big tragic hero things. I really need to accelerate if I want a chance to win this game. So foragers are low, but the third pile is pretty far away. And buys are kind of hard to come by. Our foragers can start trashing foragers. I can start trashing captains. But they simply, I mean, it's like they have the same. They have less going on, but they have 9 more peddlers. They have less tragic hero stuff and 9 more peddlers. This is actually like the same exact situation as a game I played recently. I think in the, not same, but it is similar to a game I played. I think in the semifinals of this, where I chose again to go down the tragic hero route instead of taking a lot of peddlers. I think Bandit Camp was even involved too, but I'm probably mistaken from that. And yeah, I lost that one too. So not that I've lost this game, but I'm not quite sure what to do. They can populate twice, which is that a good idea? Probably not. Probably not. But I don't think it's that bad either. I mean, they can triple province. They can populate once. They can populate twice and duchy, which I think is actually pretty darn good. Like, I would be seriously considering that. They trash a silver, okay. Yeah, I would seriously be considering populate twice in a duchy, or even populate twice in a tunnel if you wanted to be even more conservative. I'm going to use 5. Are they going to triple? That makes me think they're going to triple. Oh, okay, no, they go to 7. 2 provinces and populate. Okay. Well, I suppose there's a chance of dudding now. I'm going to definitely get rid of these tragic heroes. Okay. I suppose a horde is pretty nice for me, right? I like I need to add payload really fast. And this only, yeah, let's gain the horde. Okay. Nice. Okay, we did get to the city quarter, and that's good because we draw everything. Yeah, we are going to play this. We want another horde. Probably not. Let's see, how much money do we have here? Okay, 6 from the foragers. 1 from the peddler. I think I probably just want a gold here. No, maybe I want the hordes. The issue is that I can't really add more draw without. No, I just want the gold. I just want the gold, right? I don't need to do that, but okay. So first we're gonna forager. Then we're gonna forager captain. Then lastly forager copper. And then we're gonna auto play. We should play all that. Play the horde, and we don't really need to play the spoils. We're gonna have 6 money. Would I rather keep the spoils in the deck? Yeah, let's do that. So now I have pay all the debt off. I can have province forager. But I don't think that's very good. I think it's basically just province like estate maybe for me. Do I want to take on that much non-action? Probably not. I think it's just going to be province for me. It's really all I can do. I just don't have much going on. I suppose I could have gotten like 2 more tragic heroes, and that probably would have been the thing to do. Is just keep investing in more heroes and maybe more coppers or something. They're kind of low on buys. No, they have the ducat, so they're really not low on buys. Okay. They really don't have that much payload. And then again, I'm dudding, so I don't think I'll be able to take advantage of it. I have province in hand, but that's okay. Oh, they trash the spoils. Okay. It's possible I could have squeezed a lot more money out last turn if I did stuff like that. But like I couldn't end the game, and then they're just gonna benefit from it a lot. So I don't really want to do that. I mean, they had just a lightning fast. They had a lightning fast start, and there's seriously just not much I could have done. I mean, other than just like don't even build a deck until the peddlers are gone, which is not what I did. I think turn 5, Tragic Hero City Quarter. It's a bit much too ambitious. Okay, well, I certainly have my win condition here, and it's definitely involves my opponent dudding. Okay. I should probably play this, right? Trashing these makes me a lot of money. There's a gold in the trash, so pretty much everything except for a ducat in the trash. Okay, and it's gonna be 3 duchies for me. Okay. Well, that doesn't look like a dud. I'll let them play this out. I could continue resign here, but I'm gonna let them finish. Pretty trivial here, yeah. GG. Okay. Well, that didn't go so well. I suppose that's what I get for ignoring peddlers. But it's also a first. I went second that game, so we'll chalk up to that. First player advantage. Wow. Okay. Do I want 5-2 on this board? Probably, as we have donate and gainers. Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm trying to donate turn 2, right? So Okay, so here's the board. I mean, I'm thinking of getting a bandit, but I'm not sure that's the way to go. I think Sacred Grove might be better. Turn 4, I'll have 7. So I'll be able to get Potion Hermit and go from there. I think that should be better than the Bandit because the Bandit takes longer to actually get to buy stuff. This Grove is essentially a gold, but the plus buy will help. And we really, so our village is university, which means we really need to get to that ASAP. We should get to that pretty quickly here. It's university and madman, but that's not really a village. Patron too. So Hermit and Patron both like sort of ways to store actions between turns, and then you really just want to be playing a lot of goons, buying a lot of mills and highways. Highways are going to be really good to gain off of university, along with archives. Non-terminal draw. Yeah, that's non-terminal draw is pretty great. It's the only draw on the board anyway, so Gonna need it. We're probably not getting to a crazy... Like, we're probably not getting to a crazy colony pile out mega turn with highway. Simply because draw is so limited, and the draw is archive, which is like you're not gonna... If you're drawing your deck, it's gonna be hard for you to get... If you're drawing your deck with archive, it's gonna be hard for you to get all of your highways in play at the same time. So it's like, just getting like 6 colonies. Well, let's see. University only gains actions. Okay. Getting enough, highways in play. I suppose you just go for a province pilot because that's what actually ends the game, huh? But this game is probably ending much faster than that. Archives are going to run, highways are going to run, and then it's whatever else. Probably goons. So, yeah. The opponent has 4-3. Donating turn 1. Okay. That's interesting. I don't really know the situation in which that's very optimal, but okay. Oh, okay. So on the turn 3, I will be paying off debt. Okay, so 5 coppers for them. Okay. This this plan kind of 3, 1, 2. Interestingly enough, this whole plan falls apart if I don't if I get Wind's Gift. So here's to hoping. Okay, all right. This is not Wind's Gift. We have to not get Wind's Gift again. But actually, no, getting Wind's Gift here is fine because 5 still gets potion and pay off debt. So I wouldn't, yeah. The question is whether I should donate again, or a question that I have is whether I should donate again. Probably not. I mean, if I can avoid it, 4 croppers is pretty rough, but the tempo change is going to be pretty ruthless. And with archives, I don't know if it should matter too much. No, I suppose I should get rid of the coppers. But only, like, the thing is, I should only get rid of the coppers, like, once the archives are gone. Because we can always just get more archives, and that sort of solves the problem of not having enough draw. And then once those are gone, draw is gone. Okay, yes, they take the bandit. Not going to do anything to me, because I don't want any treasure payload. Wins gift. Oh, okay, cool. It's nice. It actually helps. Oh, they get a wisp too, which is not so nice, but I get to do potion, pay off debt, tax, potion. Yeah, and that feels pretty nice. And we draw deck. So all in all, feeling pretty good here. That's fine. They're going to have a lot of golds in their deck, but they're not going to have universities in their deck. And they're not going to play a lot of goons as fast. So I don't really... Yeah, I think ultimately you just don't want the golds in your deck, which is why I liked Grove. And also that Grove is immediately a gold. Like, you really only need one, gold, one thing that makes 3 money. You don't need a bunch of them because they clog up your draws. And you want it now because then you can actually pay off the debt from donate faster and start adding good cards to your deck faster. So all in all, yeah, just a lot of okay. Taxing Bandit, I'm not worried. Mountain's Gift, okay, that's not bad. Yeah, I still don't think it's not time for me to get another of anything yet, I don't think. Unless, do I want a patron? Well, I definitely want a university. Do I want a hermit? What's hermit gonna do for me? Like, it's gonna do good stuff on the turn where I donate again. We're gonna gain a hermit, then we'll donate, then we will. No, but we're still gonna be buying a university that turn. So I don't really want the hermit. Do I want the debt? Not really, but I think it's probably fine to add a patron. I think it's fine. I think we'll do it. I'm not thrilled. I'm not necessarily sure if it's right, but, we'll do it. And we're thinking about donating this turn. Or I'm thinking about donating this turn. Simply that it'll get our deck into gear a bit faster. Wind's Gift here would be great. We already need draw, and we need more universities. And then as soon as we get both of those, we'll take highways, and then we'll take goons, and then we will party. I can take a goons here, too, which might be pretty useful against an opponent that isn't really building to attack their hand size. Yeah. One second. Well, looks like I didn't miss much. At least I hope I didn't. I hope I'm not. simply not connected. Why don't I reload just to be sure? Okay, cool. No worries. I don't mind. Just gives me more time. Should I make them resign? I'm good. Huh. There might be some connection issues for my opponent. Okay. Oh. Well, that's not very nice. Although they're probably taking a potion now. Just taking goons. Okay. Let's see. Yes, because I want a potion. But how much money do I have? Two. I still have 5. So, yeah, we're going to do that. Take that back. And they also take a potion. That makes sense. Then here we get to pay off the debt. We can take some sort of payload and donate. Could also take like hermit donate. Hmm. I think it's just highway, to be honest. I wouldn't be surprised if my potion gets hit again, which would be pretty sad. But it's well, they have to draw it and they have to, so we'll see. Highway will be nice with the wisp. Turned into a pseudo lab. Okay, all right. Well, that's nice because we don't get our potion stolen this turn. I'm just not so worried. Your deck isn't gonna come together as well. I hope we can get to the archive this turn. That would be great. If we play the highway first, the Will-O-Wisp will now draw the silver. But, like, I probably need to donate again. Yeah. Okay. Are they going to get rid of the bandit? I suppose my decision not to take donate was a little bit, didn't think about it enough last turn. I have 4 coppers in my deck, 2 of them down there. The rest is what? Silver, potion, university, all that stuff. Archive. Sacred Grove. Okay, they trashed the bandit. That makes sense. And that's nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. I will take that. And I will also gladly take... Well, it could be a few things. It could be University Archive. Or it could be University Donate. I think it's Donate. Yeah, I think it's Donate. I want to get rid of... I mean, purely the coppers, right? And then the silver. Yeah. Because, like, I just want to... I mean, I'm not going to play the archive now. Because I'm going to hope... Because it's Wisp, University. And I really would rather... Like, ideally, I draw one... I draw my university now. Oh, okay, nice. Actually, it doesn't matter. All right. Definitely getting rid of Patron. Am I also getting rid of Sacred Grove? It's probably Patron Potion. Yeah. I need to get Goons. Like now, and I really would like to play it. This turn. So, oh, okay, that's fine. I'm not... That's fine with me. Because I'm gaining Goons. I'm not buying Goons. So it's Archive. Okay, I got Wisp. So it's 50-50. It's either Potion or Goons that I draw this turn, or I can just gain more stuff. C's Gift is fairly likely, actually. Wind's Gift is also fairly likely. Maybe I should have played the Sacred Grove first. I would like to get the attack off because they have no draw. So I think the Wisp is going to be it. And we're going to do this. Okay, we don't get it. That's fine. Okay, but we draw. We draw the Goons. Nice. Okay, cool. Do we want to tax anything? Probably the university pile. And buys. Okay, great. That's fine. That's Grove, right? We'll ditch Wisp Potion. And they take the debt. Okay, great. We'll take other goons. Sacred Grove. Do we get to draw anything? Oh, no, we don't. Okay. That's fine. I definitely want an archive. Or two, honestly. I think I would just want 2 archives. I can always leave the other archives in there, and I'm going to be gaining a lot of stuff with the university, so I think this is fine. I definitely lost some tempo in there a bit. I think I just delayed donating a little bit too much. Like I went for the highway that one turn, and then I didn't donate on 1 coin, and yeah. We're going to do this. Debt, and we do not want anything else, right? So, cool. Derpa actually has a lot more points than I do. But, well, a lot. I mean, 3, but yeah. Okay. Highway. Let's see what we draw here. Archive. Okay, we do get to an archive. Nice. Okay. I think we do want both these in play right now. I mean, it's goons and realistically just goons. Or maybe it's archive? I think it is archive. We're going to play this because it probably draws us cards. Yeah, okay. Cool. But we're going to do that. Oh, well, that was a bit silly. I actually am over terminal. So, okay. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little bit better. It's okay, though. Because now I can... They didn't take the Winds gift. Which is kind of interesting to me. Okay. All right, and I think I'm going to get 2 highways here. I definitely want 2 highways here. I'm probably have not been getting enough highways. I think now it's a highway rush. I have 3 goonses. 3 goonses. I will take an archive here. Okay, yeah. We're going to put those 2 down there. Those are the payload cards I least want. So we will take the archive back here. And the potion, yeah. So it's another highway down there. which means I think I do this. Okay, no problem. Play this. So there's 3 cards down there. One of them is a Sacred Grove. One of them is a... Okay. I think that I'm gaining... Like I want... What do I want this turn? I want University, Highway. Highway. Archive? I think I just want to put an archive in here. Which actually ends up kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, we'll play it. We'll take the patron. And then sit here for a little bit while we wait. Gonna go grab some water. Oh, okay. Oh. Guess they're back, so. Okay. Do I want the university? I mean, something tells me yes. I definitely want 3 highways, right? It's a lot of points. Oh. I only have 3 buys. Shoot, okay. That's fine. That's all right. It's not going to be an issue, I don't think. Okay. I'm going to take more archive. I'm only going to take... I'm going to take the university. I do wish I had gotten... Yeah, I mean, I should... The 3rd highway should have been a university. I just did not realize that it was my last buy. Okay. That's fine. It's okay. We'll take the Wisp. Take this. Take this. And then we'll take the university because we're definitely going to be over terminal this turn. Highway, highway, highway. And now everything gets drawn by Wisp. Do we even get a coffers? We don't get a coffers. Ugh, sad. Okay. We have how many gains here? 6 gains? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we end the game on 6 gains? No. do we get far enough ahead on 6 gains that it doesn't matter? Yes. I believe so. Like, I believe it's just... I mean, they only have 1 goons. They have a few archives, so they might be able to do some gain and play. But 4 buys. I should probably take a province or a colony. But, like, we should be fine to do that. Just like to do a couple highways. The potion. So we can take, like... Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, so I think I like university, archive, colony, debt. Mill debt. I mean, it seems a bit easier to me. Gonna have a lot of archives coming in, which is probably not ideal, but we'll make it count. We'll make it happen. I still need all 6, but I have another university now. So I realistically up my gains from 6 to 8. So unless they can come back this turn, we should be fine. I start with the colony in hand, which is a bit frustrating, but nothing too awkward. Also, with universities, we can gain goons and then archive them to play them, so it's really not so much of an issue. But yeah, I mean, failure to get to 6 gains would be like the worst thing that can happen here, and I don't think it's really likely. Like, I think if both my universities clumped with the goons, even then I could still probably get through by universitying for goons and then continuing to archive through and get gains that way. I'm not really sure. Will-O-Wisp will be huge here. I really hope I can take the Will-O-Wisp or draw it. They're going for it. But, like, how can they draw? They can't. Okay, so they're just sort of giving up, in my opinion, because you can't lower the goons. The goons is what I'm going to be taking anyway. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. All right. Well. Did I say GG? I don't think I ever said GG last time. It's pretty yeah, I feel bad. I definitely didn't say GG last game. That's my bad. But I meant to. Okay, what is this game about? Yikes. We have sort of a ridiculous golem board if you want to make it that. I I don't think that's the right idea. We have a nice, like, just trash temples into animal fairs kind of board. Um, hmm Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think that my opponent outplayed me after the first few turns, with just mainly getting another donate up faster. But I think that getting the bandit instead of the sacred grove was just bad. Here's the kingdom tab for this one. Can we build the dominate? Not really. Um, I mean, perhaps with barge we could, but it's very inconsistent. And gear. It could be gear barge money. With the question here being, is it worth it to trash stuff? I'm not really sure it is. I mean, I like the temple animal fair thing is nice, but I don't know that it's any good. Um, I don't think bandit's any good either because I want to be playing gears and barges. Every turn, mill is probably okay. And I think I'd take mill. I mean, the big question on this one is it worth it to trash? The trashing is temple, which with gears, pretty likely to go off. And trash 2 at first and then 2 the next time. So it is probably good. Temple's probably good. Probably is. It's going to score some points along the way. And then, like I said, you can trash it to Animal Fair when you're done. When you have an extra buy from Barge. So I think it's actually like fairly low risk to your tempo. Yeah, mainly with gear. Gear, makes it so that those turns 3 and 4 are just probably gonna go well so long as you don't bottom deck stuff. And I'll knock on wood here, but yeah. I need to crack into some energy boosts here. We'll see. Nope, I'm good. But I will be right back. I always pick the just wrong time for this, huh? And with the gear, they're not going for trashing. Well, I think opponents from Temple will make up for that. Now, this is what you don't want to see. This is like, I mean, it's just not likely that you get a hand this bad. But, okay. It happens. Could buy an Animal Fair. I only have 3 money left in my whole deck. Which is bad. So I think it's just Temple gain. Temple by silver. Like, I kind of just wanted to trash the estates. And now I can't do that, so... It's possible that Animal Fair is already just better than having the temple in my deck now. Okay, I'm gonna go get a drink of water. Okay, so yeah, the temple open hasn't worked out well for me here, but I mean it's like this one hand is sort of. I mean it's sort of the only worst case other than sombreroing, or like rather just bottom decking the gear, and somehow drawing the temple with all coppers and not drawing the gear, and and not having drawn the gear turn 3. Like you can't even do this if you don't draw the temple till turn 4 because whatever. It's not a big deal. They get to get a barge. Okay. Do I play the temple? Do I just get a silver? I should already know this stuff. Does trashing the copper give me anything? Yeah, I think it does. But it keeps me away from fountain points, which is sad. I think I just want an Animal Fair now. Like, seriously, I mean, I don't know what else to do. I'll take a silver. No. Here we'll take a barge. Here we get to a gold, which is nice, or a massive masterpiece, which might be better. Hmm. Five silvers and a fake copper. Or one gold. Regardless, I'm not building to dominate, I don't think. I mean, suppose Golem's not bad for this deck, but then even if you get the Golem, like you're just not gonna play it that often. I mean, Gear Money's pretty fast. Like, if anything, the baseline is gear money, and that's fine. So I am going to go ahead and take 5 silvers here. We can draw freely with the barge, which is nice. Okay. Do we want a mill or do we want a silver? Possibly develop? No, develop doesn't really do much for us. Like we probably want to. Does saving 1 copper do much for us? No, the mill really won't help much. Okay. What we will do is take another gear. Yeah, let's take another gear. Sure, why not? And we're just going to start provincing. I mean, next turn we have almost certainly a province. Yeah, I'm almost, next turn, if we draw the barge, we province. Are they going to do it? Masterpiece. Okay, they want the masterpiece now. Yeah, I think, well, we'll see. We'll see how easily I can keep provincing here. It's 10. I mean, it's not that far away from a dominate, but I think dominate's just a bad thing to shoot for. Unless they hit 6 silvers here. Well, actually, they might get it right now. In which case, I am really not happy. Like, I'm not happy with my position. That's what I mean. Oh, so I should have 1 silver and a couple coppers down there. Sorry. Okay, just a province. Okay, I had a lot of coppers. So I could take a gold here, and next turn this barge. I think I'd rather just have it in the shuffle. I get to take province silver. Yeah, no one's taking any coppers, so advantage will likely go to them. I think like the next time I play a barge, I need to take a copper. Unfortunately, animal fairs will never give me plus buy. So yeah, that actually could put me in quite a predicament. So I will need to get fountain points somehow. Probably should have taken a copper there. Okay, so they gain a province. All right. Here we go. I don't get to province. I do get to duchy. I think I want that. Okay. That's fine, because we will just take the barge. We'll just draw with the barge. I suppose there's another gear in there, huh? Let me just take the province. We could take next turn barge. Coupled with gear, hope it dominate. Take a duchy. That sounds fine. That sounds fine to me. Will they take a copper? Yeah, copper. See, that's the thing. Copper's better here. um. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just draw now. Okay, cool. It's copper. Okay, this is just copper for me. Which, if it's province copper for them, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad for me. So. Yeah, okay. Well, it's just copper for me. Okay. Hopefully I can... Well, yeah, I'm saving my best cards here and buying a copper. But yeah, I think they can buy a province here. If not, just a duchy also works. I have 10. I mean, theoretically I could dominate this turn. Oh, or theoretically not. Ah. Dominate's not happening. But a tie is. A tie is happening. Right? Yeah. I mean, I suppose I could risk drawing. What would I need? 6 money? 5 money? No, we're just gonna take a tie. Okay, wow. All right. That worked out. It's possible I, didn't need to take so many coppers. Could have taken points. We're just gonna say GG. Not forget to do that this time and move on. Yeah. They had a better deck, but I had this Animal Fair. So I'm not quite sure what happened there, but now it's 1.5, 1.5. So whoever wins, now it's first to 2 basically with me starting. So I feel okay about this. Okay. Whew. Okay. Delay King's Court, gotta be really, really good. Delay Lurker, gotta be really, really good. I think we're just opening Lurker. Well, what does that even get us? A lot of good stuff. Yeah, I think we're just opening Lurker. There's no trashing, but there's Archive. And the thing is, the Lurkers can just be coppers if we really need them to. So I don't... I just don't mind opening this. This is a sweet opening as far as I'm concerned. It's possible that opening Ranger makes sense. But I don't think so. Just because plus buy is basically plus action with delay. But I don't like you lose a lot of tempo. So there's also rogue. But I don't think that matters so much. Rogue is just like, oh, okay, you're instead of playing a second lurker and using an action, like it's just basically another lurker that also makes money. And with Council Room, that should be good. But this is really going to be who goes off first. And like who can get a delayed King's Court into a Council Room first, basically, with other stuff in their deck. Whoever does that's going to be in really good shape. There's no trashing. So Fortune Teller might be decent actually. And Bureaucrat. But there's no trashing. I'll show you the Kingdom tab. I'm going to go with the second lurker. Oh, and we collide them. Turn 2, which is great. And we're going to take a Council Room. And another lurker, I think. Yeah, we're definitely taking Council Room off this. And the question is it like Merchant or Fortune Teller or Lurker? And I think it's just Lurker. Because we just want as much control over piles as possible. Do they also... Oh, no, they don't collide, but they know that I collide, so they don't really need to worry about me stealing the Council Room from them. But if they bottom deck their Lurker here, I'm in good shape. Okay, they do bottom deck their Lurker. Which means I will go ahead and take that. And be pretty happy. Do I want a King's Court already? Probably. I probably do. Although I have one more lurker in there. It's so... I mean, it's probably going to hit a lurker, and that's fine, isn't it? But would I rather have an archive is really the main question that I need to answer. I'd rather have an archive or a King's Court. I think it's King's Court. I think it's got to be King's Court. You can delay it. You have the Council Rooms. You have lurkers, so that once, the first King's Courts aren't going to do much, but they're going to gain you a bunch of stuff. Okay, so I think we split lurkers. Yeah, I think we split lurkers. I'm going to take it. Oh, we don't... Okay, interesting. We don't get to the other lurker, but we do get to like a Council Room or an archive. I'm going to go with archive. Yeah, I'm going to go with archive. And they do collide now. But they opt. Okay. And that makes... Well... Okay, I don't like that. I don't like the silver. I don't know why you need the silver. We're just going to keep getting King's Courts here. Council Room. And we will... Let's see. We're just going to delay everything. Delay King's Court. Delay Lurker. Okay. And we're gonna King's Court a council room, which is gonna do a lot for the opponent, for my opponent, but it will do a lot for me. So I'm not gonna worry about it. We can mule this, yeah, which seems fine. Okay, and then so yeah, okay, we'll do that. We might be able to end the game this turn because we're gonna do this. Draw all this, and then we're gonna, let's see, we have 9 things that we can get out of the, and then we have 4 buys. So we have 13, and 13 doesn't win. But we're the only one with the King's Court at all. So is there any way we can like set up the next turn? I mean, they have at max 5 and then 1 King's Court. 7, 8. I have a feeling that they actually can do that. We're going to take a province here. And we do need to get to some draw. If we get to a council room here, we're fine. Probably could have taken another council room instead of more archives. But actually, we can probably just king an archive, right? We got 2 archives and 2 King's Courts, which means we have 5 King's Courts. Which means I'm not worried about that. So yeah, we're gonna king an archive here. Because I just have a feeling we're gonna hit 3 stop cards. Okay. Okay, they're out of, okay. We're still gonna do it. It's gonna rip us through 9 cards in the deck. We'll get 6 of those. Well, good to go into our hand. So hopefully we do draw a bunch of fluff. That's sort of what the odds are, though. Okay. We're gonna start with this. We'll take a council room. play. Okay. Play. Archive. Take this. Okay. We'll definitely take the lurker. Play this council room. That should be enough. Okay. This is like more lurkers, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, well, first player helped here a lot, but you really just don't need to do anything other than okay, sorry, yeah, I'm just wasting clicks here, but okay. All right, yeah, GG. You don't need to do anything other than GG. King's Courts, lurker, draw, King's Court, lurker, draw, King's Court, lurker, draw. The rest figures itself out, and you just end piles. Yeah, it certainly did get out of hand quickly, as my opponent is remarking here. Okay, and then sweet. So, all right. This should be good here. We should be solid here, yeah. All right, let's see if I can take a game as second player here. Do we think it's possible? It is certainly possible. This is a board where Mountain Pass. I don't know. This is a tough board, frankly. Envoy open looks good because of Villa. Envoy Amulet looks really good to me. Of course, it could also be Delve Beauregard Amulet. And that might just be better. Delve Beauregard Amulet. I mean, Envoy, the thing is Envoy gives you with what, a 9-card hand, which, guarantees you to hit 6 pretty much, so you get to alter really fast. So Envoy's really good here. Envoy is really good, but it's possible that we want to delay it. I don't know. I don't like double amulet very much. Amulet Delve Border Guard just actually feels really nice to me. But I think it's really just a feeling. Okay, opening 5-2 is fine. Interestingly enough, we'll probably end up doing the same thing here. Is it Delve Border Guard or is it Envoy? They can just deny the amulet, right? So I think it's Delve Border Guard. Yeah, we're gonna open the same exact thing here, even though we have the opposite. We have different splits. Okay. Well, unless I reveal 2 estates here, I can get an altar, which is really great. But I, could reveal 2 estates. I mean, there's 3 estates out of 8 cards, so it's totally possible. Okay, take an Envoy. Wow. Well, my amulet's certainly going to have a lot of things to trash. A lot of estates there. Okay, and the good thing is we do actually get to the amulet. No complaints here. Getting that altar is great. First time. Well, we'll just have to see. But if a villa will be useful. Ooh, do we want a second altar? Kind of. No. Well, we don't. Yeah, we'll have to decide, huh? Because we either trash 1 card now. I mean, do we gain a lab and a festival, or do we gain a silver and an altar? It's probably the festival. Okay. I think we're going to take festival here. I mean, it really only does a little bit more than Villa. Interestingly enough. I actually just think I want another altar. I don't think I want a free silver. Oh, sorry. Undo. 1 more. Thanks. Do I want a silver? Do I want nothing? Let's take the silver. I have the altar down there. Okay. Well, I definitely just hope that they can't hit 4. If they have 4 coppers in their hand, well, yeah. If they have 3 in their hand, so be it. But yeah. I can't imagine they have 4 in their hand now because taking so long to think about it. Like, it wouldn't be a choice. If you did have 4, you just go ahead and get a villa immediately. Oh, yeah, so here I can take Villa Envoy. Nice. Okay, yeah, okay, great. Here we will discard the amulet because they're gonna probably have enough to play to get a villa, like regardless. But that was sort of a unique opportunity I had there to keep them, yeah, from getting it. Here I can get Villa, play the Villa, alter a copper into maybe like a festival, take another Envoy. Nice. Okay. Okay, good that I have this altar here. Can trash the estate into the villa. Altars was really good. um, in that it can be played non-terminal on this board, and not only non-terminal, but as a village. Here we're going to get rid of the amulet again. I don't want you trashing. Your 2 trashers are down there, which is great because you've played all your border guards. Awesome. That's really, really nice. You're taking villas, but you're not taking villas that will... You're just buying villas. I don't think you have any more terminals to play. Oh, you did... Oh, you have another amulet. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay, then yeah, that's nice for you. That's good. Your draw's up and going pretty well. Mine is about to be too. Well, I mean, but it's not that great. Envoy border guard, yeah. That is certainly name of the game right now, is getting more envoys. Yeah. It's okay. Good to do that. And we're getting thin. I mean, I feel a lot thinner. I'm actually only like 1 card thinner right now. But with first player advantage, that feels pretty good to me. I have 2 altars. Like, I have 2 altars. That's got to be a point in my favor too, right? 0 actions. So it's probably discard the silver. Yeah, they're going to do that. But that's fine. Maybe they take Mountain Pass this turn. Let's see, who is it? The person that... Ending with you. Okay, gotcha. So you can always take the points if you're the player who buys the province. Okay. You just have their draw going a little bit faster. These extra border guards seem to be helping a lot. But I simply haven't had the money for them. But their deck's under control. which I'm not really gonna be able to say for myself because I can't guarantee really that I'm gonna get much off of this envoy. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah. See, they just deny the envoy. Yep. Okay. Festival. Well, I suppose that I should have thought a lot more about that actually. Yikes. I have 9 here. I kind of feel like taking the points. And I'll pretty much take the points regardless, unless it's like a lot of debt. $11? Yeah. We'll take it for 11. Okay, well, I definitely deny the envoy here. But probably they can border guard into another one. Definitely, that makes sense. Okay. Um. Probably border guard. I don't know. If I don't deny the border guard, they're gonna get to their last envoy and they're gonna get all this stuff. Anyway. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not really worried about them altering for stuff. Okay, they get the envoy, which means they get to everything. So it doesn't matter. Oh, I suppose it does matter. And I should not have been so careless about this, but it doesn't really matter that much. I should have gotten rid of border guard because of the potential for gain and play stuff. Hmm. Okay. If they take all the villas here, I could be screwed. Yeah, I don't really know where I could have gone different in this game. I mean, there's that critical point where I take the altar instead of, trashing and taking an envoy, and so I suppose that was pretty I suppose that was pretty rough. Like it hasn't turned out how I'd hope because I'm more terminal limited, and so and also altar doesn't gain to hand unless it's a villa, right? So I basically have been using my altars only to get villas, which is fine. But you know, my opponent has also been fine just by having more draw earlier and getting the villas as needed with all the currency. So you don't really need to trash if you can just draw, and still use the cards that you draw. So basically, should have prioritized. Should have probably trashed and taken an envoy instead of getting second altar. They have an amulet in hand. I can't imagine they don't have more villas, but maybe they don't. Maybe they don't. That's 4. I took a festival at one point, and I probably should have just taken an envoy. Oh yeah, why did I get a festival? Yeah, okay. Looking back, it's now a little bit more clear. I don't know what I was thinking about the festival. Do they have another border guard? No, they don't. Okay, they just have some money. Okay. They're going to take all the villas. And a border guard or something? I don't know. Seems a little bit odd. They're not taking all the villas. But why are they just taking one villa? It seems really awkward to me. And weirdly, I mean, they're not really leaving it open for me, but if I didn't have all this debt, yeah, it would be. They're going for double province, but double province won't score them enough. Okay. Yeah, okay. Easy choice for them there. Okay, nice. Nice. Honestly, I just want the lantern. I don't want the border guard on top of the deck. Like, the border guard does best when it's not on top of the deck, so. Yeah. Okay, they do discard the altar. Okay, so this is just going to be about paying off the debt here. And buys. Okay, that's not what we want to see. Yeah, okay, I feel pretty lost here now. Just didn't get enough envoys. Didn't get enough envoys. Didn't get enough of everything. I don't know. It probably all started with that festival. But I'm pretty much done with this game. Yeah. So it's not happening for me this game, and it's definitely happening for them. Well, I suppose they're gonna soothsayer me, right? So let's see what happens. I hope they soothsayer. And I mean, I think they should because it's minus points mostly. Okay, I drew an altar. Oh, that helps me get more duchies. I can now get 2 duchies. Wow. But they're going to get 2 provinces. And then 2 provinces again. So... I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay, they have double. Don't know why you wouldn't trash a copper there. Unless they really want to take the villa. No way, right? I don't have a sneaky win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gains. No, it's not enough. It's not enough. I'm scoring as much as possible. Oops. Sorry about that. Yeah, I mean, see, just like imagine if this was an envoy instead of a festival. Pretty much every time I've drawn it, imagine if it was an envoy. and my turn gets much better than it was before. So, yeah. Just Envoy Draw is pretty sad, and it's pretty sad. But the thing was that they got to a turn where they had a lot of extra buys and a lot of extra money, and they got to stock up on border guards. And so once you get to stock up on border guards, or like for example any cantrip draw, then Envoy Draw becomes so much better because you can actually get to your envoys, even if your opponent denies them or if you don't draw them in your starting hand. So yeah, I mean it feels pretty important to me to have these border guards, and I didn't get to them. So you know, yeah. So I'm going to do what I gotta do. Okay. Well, if they take a villa, I think I'd just resign. Here we're gonna discard that. Okay. No more border guards or envoys, please. Envoy. I have a feeling they'll take the villa. But they might not because they won't take it unless they can get ahead in points. If they're having a dud turn right now. Sorry again. Could change the game. Could very well change the game. They can probably get to a province this turn is the thing. I mean, what? A copper, a gold, an amulet, and a villa. So they have a lot more than 5 money still left to play, and a silver. So, yeah, I think they have like 12 money or something like that, which means they'll definitely be able to get ahead. But we'll see what I can do. I mean, I can. If they just take a province, I might be able to trash 2 curses and do it that way. I would need both altars for that. So. They may have an altar in hand too, which would complicate things even more. But yeah, they kind of dud here, which is great because they really haven't dudded yet. They haven't dudded in a long time, or had a weak turn in a long time. It's been all really good turns from them. Okay, nice. More issues with connection, maybe. But yeah, this all really depends on them not taking a villa, which if they have 12 or even 11, you know. Of course, if I were them, I don't know if I would bank on a dud like that, but okay. Do they take the villa? Do they take the villa? Okay. Does not look like they're taking it. Also, because I drew that extra copper, I can. Okay, okay. Nice. Okay. That's fine. We're going to trash end actions. Buy villa. Because we have to. Okay, makes sense. Do this. Okay. Okay. Well, our next turn isn't good. Okay. All I have is duchies, right? And if I take an envoy, then all they need is 5 gains plus a province plus a soothsayer play. 5 gains plus a province plus a soothsayer play. They have 5 envoys, 3. They played 1 envoy, and I discarded 1 envoy, right? No, I discarded one border guard, which I now have back on top of their deck. Okay. Um, they're likely to draw this turn, 19 or whatever. They need 20 and 6 buys to win. I'm going to go ahead and say that they just don't have that. Does it matter to me? I mean, I literally have one border guard, which I need to draw me into an envoy. So I'm just going to go for it. I don't have any other options. I mean, I don't have 2 turns. Oh, that's a fairly duddish hand. But now it gets 2 border guard. Okay. They don't get to another envoy here. No, they just have one in their hand. Yeah, okay. So it's fine. If they draw, they draw. It's a lot of cards to get through. Okay, that's pretty easy. I mean, my deck really hasn't gotten any bigger. I've basically just been gaining duchies by trashing stuff with altar, so I bought 1 duchy, but my deck isn't getting that much worse. It just was never that good to begin with. I don't think I'm getting soothsayer help here. Again, just imagine if this was an envoy. Imagine. Great hand if this is an envoy. Pretty silly hand for me now. Definitely my biggest mistake on this board. I think the altar thing, getting the second altar was worth it and has been good for me. Yeah, I mean, I think if anything, my opponent has just built too big. Like, I think they just needed to focus on getting ahead in points and ending it. Not the soothsayer stuff just doesn't seem to be too good to me. Okay. Okay, yeah, I don't really know what they're worried about here. Just take double province. Take province. Yeah, I mean, take province and a few border guards, something like that. Province, border guard. And I literally can't come back. I'm not coming back. Though I won't give up. I'm not going to resign, I don't think. I mean, it'd save a lot of time. Because this isn't going the fastest, but okay. Okay, we do get to an envoy here. One short. Oh, I don't know, maybe. I was not paying attention. Oh, nice. Well. So they almost had duchies and envoys or something like that. Yeah. Okay. And buys. I'm gonna hope that they dud. I mean, they might dud. You never know. Okay. Okay, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and resign. Yeah, resign. Okay. GG. Yeah, I just simple mistake. Don't get enough envoys. All right. Well, it is 2.5, 2.5. So the winner of this next game takes it all. And if there's a tie, then we keep going in the playoff, I think, until someone wins. But I'm not sure. Okay. Let's see what we have here. BRB. Okay. Well, this isn't a super fun game. Not that it's not fun, but there's no... Okay. All right, gotcha. So we have... The Druid boons are rivers, moons, and fields. Okay, so it's just better herbalist. And then it also does the latent draw. Does that matter? I don't think so. Artisan, I hear, is a pretty good card. Duplicate seems pretty darn good too. So I think I'm definitely on for stockpile. Let me tell you that. And then I think I want duplicate because I mean duplicate with stockpile. If we don't hit 5 is pretty bad. Well, you can just get 2 more stockpiles, right? So duplicate has some potential for like rough rolls, but but it's gonna be really nice with spices and with artisan butcher. I guess the thing is, like, do we want... I think we want a stockpile. I think double stockpile's better than stockpile duplicate because like I don't know, I'd rather hit like hitting 5 and 6 is way better than hitting 5 once or like 5 once with a duplicate down. I want two different fives basically. I want butcher and spices, or I realistically want two butchers or butcher artisan would be fantastic. That's like the ideal butcher artisan. But that's pretty unlikely. I mean, well, if I draw the stockpiles in different hands, it's not. I guess it's not unlikely. Or if I don't draw, yeah. See, but, this happens, and then whatever. We will go ahead and take a duplicate now. Yeah, we will. We hit 9, which is fine because we get artisan and then stockpile back, which is good. Oh wow, okay. They get it basically. They get at least 5/5. I mean, I suppose getting a cheap action for advance could have worked too. Okay. Yeah. I want a butcher, but I probably want spices also this round. But I don't want, if I draw the artisan and the duplicate together, then I don't want to gain a butcher off the artisan. I'm going to go for spices. We can always, yeah, which I do that. We can always advance the duplicate into an action card costing up to 6. Okay, so another artisan or another butcher. Probably another butcher is what it's looking like. We will take chariot races off of these estates, I think. I mean, but this deck is just going to take provinces really, really fast. So maybe the chariot race doesn't have time to pay off. Somehow I feel behind this game too. Okay. No matter. So I could take a butcher on top, advance duplicate into butcher by like spices. Yeah, that's gotta be right. The butcher on top. Advance, duplicate into butcher by spices. Okay. And we don't line up our butcher with an estate. But I don't think that's a big ideal. I just don't think we need. So I have 2 butchers and artisan for terminals. I mean, I want provinces now. That will mean spending 3 getting stockpiles back. 3 of my coffers I have now. I don't think the artisan will have time to pay off. The question here is whether I want anything fancy or whether I want just this. No, I think it's the way to go. I really don't think that there's much. I think we're not gonna make it many more shuffles in. This is pretty obvious stockpile province for him, or for them. Here I'm going to take spices. Oh, okay. Spices stockpile. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I failed to line up the butcher with the estate. There have just been a couple things that haven't quite gone my way, but they're going for the spices megaturn thing that I've been seeing a lot of people do lately, and I don't really get it. But I've been one of those things I've been losing to, so I don't really know if I can comment. Here I will be butchering artisan into province and then buying spices. Take 2 provinces here. There's 1 province. Okay. So now I really... Okay. That's 5 of theirs gone. No, that's all 6. Okay. They can't take 2 provinces. Frankly, one province. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm pretty safe here to mill a province, take a province. And then, okay, all right. So long as we are ahead at the end of this turn, or so long as we don't lose immediately, we'll be fine. I mean, I lose to Duchy Estate. Well, for one, I could have lost that chariot race, and then it would have been Duchy Province wins for them. But something tells me that they don't have it. I mean, they would need to have 7. Suppose it's not that hard. Okay, they don't have it. All right, okay. Whew. Wow, okay. That was maybe a little bit irresponsible of me, but okay. All right. GG's. Well, that was the E-League Championship. Thank you for watching. This has been Sweet John 33.